Hello, beautiful souls, and a special radiant welcome to all of my magnificent Leos. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, the sacred space where we journey together into the heart of the universe and uncover the brilliant truths written in the stars just for you. My dear Leo, before we even begin, I want you to take a deep, centering breath. Can you feel that? That subtle, restless stirring deep within your spirit, like a caged lion pacing behind your ribs? Have you been sensing that your inner fire, the glorious sun-kissed flame that defines you, isn't burning as brightly as it was destined to? If you felt this, if you felt a powerful presence around you, an energy you can't quite name, then know that you are guided to this message today, because there is a spirit attached to you, a magnificent, royal spirit, trying to deliver a message of profound importance before it's too late. And somewhere in the shadows cast by your brilliant light, an envious energy has been secretly working to keep you from your throne. This is not just another video you've stumbled upon, my friend. This is a divine appointment. The spirit connected to you is not here to cause fear. It is an echo of your own royal lineage, an ancestor from a golden past, trying to awaken you to your true power. It is here to remind you that the kingdom of your life is yours to rule, because somewhere in your orbit, there are invisible threads of jealousy, energies that seek to drain your light and keep you performing on a stage far too small for your soul. Now, if you have ever felt like you had to shrink your light just to make others comfortable, if you have ever felt your power being subtly siphoned away by those who claim to admire you, then I want you to do something for me right now. In the comments below, I want you to declare your sovereignty by typing, "I am ready to receive the luck the universe has to offer." Let's fill this space with a powerful chorus of awakening lions and lionesses. And while you're there, if you haven't already, please press that subscribe button to become a cherished part of our Cosmic Wisdom family. We are co-creating a beautiful community here, and I want to make sure you never miss these essential cosmic downloads designed to empower your soul's journey. My dearest Leo, let's speak heart to heart. The pull that brought you here is not a coincidence. It is the echo of a soul-deep calling, a roar that has been building within you for days, weeks, even months. It is a remembrance from the most ancient part of your being, the part that still knows, without a shadow of a doubt, that you were born of starlight and sunshine, born to lead, to create, and to shine with unapologetic brilliance. I feel your presence, even now, like a magnificent bonfire that has been forced to burn like a quiet candle. But something is shifting, isn't it? Something inside of you is rising, a glorious golden energy that can no longer be contained, can no longer be tamed. You have begun the sacred process of shedding the heavy costumes that no longer fit, the roles you played just to win the applause of an audience that was never worthy of your performance, the masks of agreeableness you wore that cost you the sovereignty of your own heart. You are changing, magnificent one. The places you once called home may now feel like cages, and the people who once made you feel adored may now make your spirit feel suffocated. This is not chaos, my dear Leo. This is a royal purification. It is the sacred process the universe initiates when a king or queen begins to remember who they truly are. Life is stripping away everything that is not in alignment with your divine truth to make space for the empire of joy that is your birthright. There is no more room in your kingdom for half-hearted allies or for sweet words laced with the poison of control. No more space for eyes that only seek to bask in your warmth while giving nothing in return. And just like that, those who tried to hold you back with subtle guilt, with pity disguised as concern, are now standing before the dazzling mirror of your awakening. Your light is growing brighter with every passing day, and it is illuminating the truth of their intentions. My dear Leo, you are never, ever weak. You are simply too generous with your sunshine, too noble with your heart. You used your warmth like a shield, believing it could heal a world that didn't yet understand the sacred responsibility of receiving such a gift. But today, you are learning that true strength isn't just about radiating light. It's about building a kingdom where that light is honored, protected, and cherished. Your intuition, once a confident gut feeling, is now becoming a divine scepter, a tool of discernment that allows you to see straight into the hearts of others. And please, know this in the very core of your being. You are not alone on this journey. Beings of immense light are surrounding your throne. The glorious Archangel Michael, the warrior of light, is standing guard with a shield of cobalt blue and gold, protecting your energy from all who would seek to diminish it. The energy of the sun itself, your celestial ruler, is pouring into your crown chakra, supercharging your spirit and reminding you of your inherent divinity. You are being protected by unseen guardians, by the spirits of lion-hearted ancestors who ruled their own lives with grace and power. If you've had moments of profound loneliness, if you've had dreams of golden cities, or felt a pang of longing for a home you can't quite remember, then you are not alone. Share it below, beautiful soul, because you may just connect with a kindred spirit from your soul tribe. Know that your magnificent heart, though it may have been bruised by the betrayals of those unworthy of your trust, is now healing, and it is being forged into something even more powerful, the heart of a wise and compassionate ruler. If you are still with me, then this message is resonating in the deepest chambers of your soul. There is one thing that others may have called your weakness that is now being revealed as your most potent key to power. That glorious, undeniable pride of yours. They may have called you arrogant or too much. That deep, cellular need you have for recognition and appreciation. They may have tried to make you feel ashamed of it. But what if I told you that this desire to be seen is not a flaw, but a sacred echo of your soul's divine purpose? Your soul was given this fire by the stars, not for you to seek validation, but for you to live in glorious, unapologetic alignment with your true, radiant frequency. You've felt the shift in your body, haven't you, Leo? The sudden bursts of creative energy, the waves of emotion that rise like a solar flare, the deep exhaustion that has no logical cause. This is not weakness. It is the feeling of your entire energetic system being upgraded to a higher, more brilliant frequency. Your auric field is expanding, recalibrating. You no longer just hear what people say. You feel the truth of their vibration. You feel the lie behind the compliment, the envy behind the praise. And yes, my dear, there have been energies, perhaps even from those who were once in your closest circle, trying to interfere, to manipulate, to cast subtle spells of doubt and insecurity upon your magnificent spirit. They did this through their jealousy, their hidden resentment, their desire to keep you small so they could feel bigger. But that power no longer has any hold over you, because you are not the Leo you were yesterday. You have sealed every crack in your armor with liquid gold, with the pure, unadulterated light of your own self-worth. What once caused you pain and made you question yourself now simply serves as a reminder of how far you have ascended. You haven't lost, a single thing. In fact, you are entering the most profound and empowering phase of your life. But there is a deeper truth you must now hear, one that will forever change the way you see your own story. The periods of loneliness you once endured, the moments you felt utterly unseen and unappreciated, that was not a punishment. It was your coronation training. It was the universe isolating you to teach you how to be your own source of light, your own audience, your own most fervent admirer. The scars you carry are not marks of defeat. They are the engravings on a royal crest, symbols of a warrior king or queen who chose to build their own castle rather than fight for a place in someone else's. And yes, I can feel with absolute certainty the approach of a deep, powerful, soul-shaking love connection. But this is not an ordinary relationship. This is the arrival of your divine counterpart, your royal consort. This is a connection that can only manifest as a reflection of the sovereign being you have become, conscious, majestic, free, and blazing with light. But for this king or queen to enter your court, you must be willing to release the lingering ghosts of the past. Someone may try to return, a court jester from a previous chapter, telling you they regret their performance. But you must remember, my dear Leo, not every apology is accompanied by a change in character. Listen to your magnificent body. It is the most accurate map of your intuition, the loyal advisor your soul has entrusted to you. If, when in their presence, your solar plexus tightens and your fire feels dampened, that is not love. That is a warning from your royal guard. And as you stand in your power, someone new will appear, cloaked in a light that matches your own. But be discerning, for false light can often mimic the real thing. Only your powerful intuition, your scepter of truth, will know who is genuine, who comes with a heart pure enough to stand beside your throne. Your intuition is no longer clouded by the fear of being alone. You never begged the universe for revenge. You simply demanded justice and honor, and the cosmos is now delivering it to your doorstep with silent, undeniable power. Those who once cast shadows upon your name are now living in the cold, empty spaces they created for themselves. You need not lift a single finger because you are far too busy blossoming. You are not blooming by luck, beautiful one. You are blooming because you chose to be authentic, even when the world demanded you play a smaller role. You chose to believe in your own inner sun, even when storm clouds gathered. You chose to love with the ferocious loyalty of a lion, even when your heart was still mending its cracks. And because of this, a grand invitation is on its way. A new stage, a new kingdom, a new creative project, a contract, a message that will change the entire trajectory of your royal path. The end of this old cycle is not just a closure, it is a gift from the universe. But like all sacred gifts, it comes with a profound responsibility. You can no longer live as if nothing has changed, because you have changed, irreversibly. Fear is a natural part of any great leap. But I want you to ask your heart this question. Are you afraid of failing? Or are you secretly terrified of the sheer magnitude of your own success? Because what is coming for you is not a small victory, my dear Leo. It is a quantum leap into your destiny, a step that only a soul who is truly ready for their crown can take. You have carried the weight of others' expectations. You have been silent about your own needs more than you ever wanted to be. But that silence has not been empty. It has been concentrating your power, building your strength, and it is now the thunder behind your roar. All the old ties that bound you to a lesser version of yourself will now dissolve. Do not hold on. No anger is needed, just a graceful, royal release. Let them go as a blessing. And yes, true love, a love of equals, is very near. But it cannot enter a palace that is still cluttered with relics from a past you have outgrown. Someone who has also walked their own heroic journey of healing. Someone who has also stitched their own wounds with threads of starlight, is making their way toward you. And when you dare to love again, your heart will remind you that it was in those quiet years of preparation that your soul became its strongest, when your silence became your strength, and your soul returned to its sacred mission. No one else truly knows the silent battles you have fought to protect your fire. No one else understands the burdens you have carried with a smile on your face, refusing to let the world see you sweat. But that very resilience has become a source of invisible, indomitable power. That love that is coming will not make you gasp for air or doubt your worth. It will make you exhale in profound relief, because finally, you can be all of who you are without apology. Their presence will be a mirror, reflecting back to you the clarity, the honor, and the gentle strength you now radiate. And as this magnificent love moves toward you, something else is awakening within you. Your dormant soul gifts. Your dreams are becoming more vivid, like epic films playing out in your mind. You may see flashes of golden light or visions of majestic creatures just before you fall asleep. You can sense the energetic signature of a room the moment you walk in. Sometimes you hear messages, not as whispers, but as clear, powerful thoughts that feel both ancient and deeply familiar. Do not be afraid of this, magnificent Leo. You are ready. Some of you are being called to step into roles of leadership, to become guides, healers, motivational artists, or keepers of sacred creative wisdom for a new generation. You are not walking this path alone. There is a powerful spirit walking with you, the spirit of a royal ancestor, a king or queen, a leader who was celebrated in their lifetime for their courage and charisma. They are now walking beside you, lending you their strength, helping you cut the energetic cords of any inherited wounds of self-doubt that may have been passed down through your lineage. Soon, family secrets may be revealed, stories of forgotten greatness, spiritual inheritances that will return to be claimed and healed by you. You did not come here merely to survive, Leo. You came here to live a legendary life, and the universe is now returning to you everything you thought was lost. Not just in material wealth, but in pure, unadulterated joy, in regal presence, and in the feeling of being in perfect, harmonious alignment with your own soul. As we move forward, have you been noticing the number 535 appearing in your life? On a clock, a license plate, in a sequence of likes on a post. My beautiful soul, this is no accident. This is a direct, coded message from your spiritual court. The number 555 is the number of massive, positive change, freedom, and personal expression. It is the universe giving you a royal decree, confirming that the significant shifts you are feeling are not only real, but divinely orchestrated. It's a sign that you must release the old to make way for the spectacular new. It's the cosmos telling you to trust your creative instincts and to prepare for an adventure that will align you with your highest destiny. In the coming months, you will see your kingdom begin to flourish. New opportunities, grand journeys, powerful contracts, and unexpected synchronistic encounters. But there is one crucial piece of wisdom you must hold in your heart. Do not cling to what is already gone. You are not a cage built to hold on to things out of a fear of emptiness. You are the golden gate and the infinite sky beyond it. There will be people who do not understand your transformation. Let them go. With love, but let them go. Whoever cannot stand the brilliance of the light you now carry is not ready to walk beside you. And that is not arrogance. It is divine clarity. Everything that ever made you question your worth was only a distorted reflection from others who have never dared to look at their own inner sun. But you know exactly who you are. So do not hand the scepter of your life to fear. Hold it tightly with a deep and abiding trust in the light within, because you are awakening something ancient, something sacred, something magnificent within you. You have been the healer, the leader, the storyteller, the king and the queen across many lifetimes, and now that regal wisdom is returning. Don't fear its power. Wield it with love. And please, remember this from my heart to yours. When the world finally begins to see you in your full glory, do not shy away from the spotlight. Receive the recognition with grace and gratitude, for it is the truest reflection of the heroic path you have walked in silence. And finally, my dear Leo, remember to honor the beautiful vessel that carries your fiery spirit. Your body has held so much silent tension, so many unspoken truths. Listen to it. Let it rest in luxury. Breathe deeper. Eat with intention. Love more gently. Very soon, you will see everything in your life begin to blossom, not with force, but with a natural, majestic grace. Because when you live from your soul, life itself rearranges to be in service to you. And that, my beautiful friend, is how real magic is created. Just when your garden is in full bloom, the ghost of a past challenge may return, sent to test if you are truly ready to live your new truth. There can be no turning back, no shrinking, only the radiant, undeniable truth of your soul. And if someone from your past returns, look at them with your new, clear eyes. Are they returning with a heart full of love, or are they seeking refuge in the safety and warmth of your fire? Who are you thinking of as you hear these words? You can write their name down, not to blame them, but to formally release them from your kingdom. For writing is a sacred ritual of release. My dear Leo, the time for accepting less than the royal treatment you deserve is over. No more begging for love. No more trading your golden energy just to keep someone in your orbit. You are standing on the threshold of a glorious rebirth. A completely new version of you is waiting to step into the light. There is only one thing you must do. Say a resounding yes to yourself. No one has the right to dim your light, not even your own fear. A new golden gate is opening before you, unlocked by the sheer power of your own renewed vibration. You can no longer tolerate what is limiting, not because you are arrogant, but because the truth of your soul has outgrown its old shell. You are not here to prove anything to anyone. You are not here to win a game. You are here to bloom, step by step, breath by breath, with profound kindness to yourself. If you are ready to create this magnificent new reality, even without knowing all the steps, leave a comment below. I am ready to create from my soul. There will be moments of silence, moments you need to retreat to your inner chambers to recharge. That is not failure. That is a sacred breath, where your spiritual wings are being groomed for the greatest flight of your life. And yes, some people will walk away, not because you close the door, but because their vibration no longer matches the frequency of your kingdom. And though it may sting for a moment, it is a profound liberation. Because true love, true friendship, true loyalty, it doesn't cling. It walks beside you as an equal. Something magnificent is about to be revealed. A truth, a message, a fated moment that will change the course of your life. Do not miss it. Listen to your body. It knows the truth before your mind does. Many of you are being called to share your story, to lead, to inspire. Do not wait for perfection. What you have lived through is the very medicine someone else is praying for. One day soon, you will look back at the person you are right now, at everything you've overcome, and you will understand. Your soul chose this epic path for a reason, and that reason is the magnificent, wise, and compassionate ruler you are becoming. You will see the signs in the smallest things, the light in the silent spaces, and the miracles in what once seemed ordinary. You have awakened a new way of sensing, a sensitivity that is no longer a vulnerability, but a superpower. This is your era, my beautiful, magnificent Leo. This is your time. Your soul did not return to this life to repeat old stories, but to create a legend that has never been written before. Use your fire, your warmth, your courage, and your light to build the kingdom you always dreamed of. Dare to say yes to the life that is roaring to life within you. You have walked through fire, not to be burned, but to be purified into solid gold. You have lost much, but you have finally found the most important thing of all, yourself. And that, my friend, is a treasure that can never be taken away. You are connecting with your spirit guides, with your royal ancestors, with the souls who have walked beside you across lifetimes. Trust the nudges. When you rearrange your space, you are rearranging your soul. The new cannot enter a space that is still full of the past. That is why this journey has been so intense at times. Your soul asked to receive a kingdom, so the universe first had to help you clear the land, and you have done it. Even in pain, you let go. Even in fear, you stepped forward. And now, you are the most fertile ground for miracles to begin. You did not come here by chance. Your soul recognized this call long before your mind understood it. What begins from here is not the next chapter of an old book. It is a whole new library, a different vibration, where everything you think, choose, and create comes from the deepest truth of your sovereign heart. So now, take one final, deep breath. Gaze upon the journey that brought you here. Cherish every step, because it was those very steps that led you to the threshold of your own coronation. Allow love to walk in. Allow wholeness to settle upon you like a royal robe. Allow your inner light to shine without apology or guilt. This is your moment, magnificent Leo. You are the one you've been waiting for.